morning, Hebrew Home. My name is Tanya Caines, and I'm the recreational supervisor on SP1. I'd like to say good morning to everyone. Today's weather is 37 degrees, and today is December 15th, 2020. I do have to tell you that once you come into this room here, the lights, the studio, it's just like throwing me way off right now. So just give me a moment to go ahead and just reset for just a moment. Okay, so again, today is December 15th, 2020, and the weather is 37 degrees outside. Now, I do have to tell you that we are supposed to be expecting some inclement weather tomorrow, so just everyone kind of sort of just brace yourself for that. On this day in history, in 1966, Arthur Ashe was named the first Sports Illustrated Person of the Year, which was a really big thing back then because also Arthur Ashe was African American. Today's birthdays, we have Robert Hernandez, that's on JR3. Today's meal and lunch menu and dinner, we have vegetable minestrone, beef pasta and applesauce. That's for lunch. And for dinner, we have eggplant parmesan with linguine olive oil and orange sorbet. Today, I would like to go ahead and give you just a little bit of positive story. The positive story being that, which I found very interesting, because we are moving into a place where technology is actually taking over everything. We have what they call drones that are out there now. So not too long ago, there was a dog that was lost in the woods for about 10 days during a winter storm, but actually a drone was the one to go ahead and save the day. So I'm just going to go ahead and read a little bit about it. It says here, sometimes a man's can be a dog's best friend too, especially if that man can pilot a drone. The winter storm was approaching when a pale-coated golden retriever pup named Meadow went missing in a wooded area near their home in upstate New York. Gary and Debbie Morgan put up reward posters detailing their missing dog's plight. Even though they had never met the couple, the experienced drone pilot, Brian James, came to the rescue. Also, a skilled hiking guide, Brian felt compelled to help search for the 16-month-old. He knew that with the wintry weather likely to hit at any moment, it would be easier to spot Meadow, white fur near before the snow began to fall. Looking in the area where Meadow was last seen, Brian sent his drone. It scanned miles after miles through forest, acreage, searching for the lost pooch. The drone's camera finally and eventually caught sight of the tiny white dot moving between the trees. The drone zoomed in for a closer look and confirmed that it was Meadow, which is also a really good thing. Again, so like I was telling you, the drones actually, it's either a help or a hinder. But in this case, it helped. Brian quickly drove to the coordinates relayed by the drone, and after a few seconds of hesitation, the retriever ran to her rescuer's embrace. Although she had been missing for 10 days, Meadow was unharmed and entailed wagging in good spirits. The Morgans, who said for them it was a horrible experience, it felt as if they were losing a child, they were thrilled and relieved to be reunited with their beloved pet. Overcome with emotion, the couple fought back tears as they re-encountered the rescue mission. So on that note, I like to say, I'm so happy that they went ahead and found a dog. I am definitely a dog person. I enjoy animals, but dogs are actually my favorites, and I'm glad that this actually turned out to be a good thing, because we all do know that during the winter storms and when your pets get out, it's a horrible thing, and nobody wants to actually go through that. But it also goes on to say that the hero of the story actually was Meadow. Metal actually survived out there for the duration of the time out there, so kudos to metal. Now, I like to go ahead and just get into a little bit of what I like to do early in the morning, which is just a little bit of stretching before we just go on with everything else. So I like to first say good morning to everybody on the app. Hey, SB1, hopefully you're watching. If not, I'll catch up with you later. But what I usually do in the morning is I like to just do a little bit of breathing exercises and just a little bit of stretching. I'm going to try to keep everything as simple as possible. We usually do things in the chair, so you don't have to get up, you don't have to move around, just because the chair gives you just a little bit of stability. So if you sit up nice and straight, your back should be against the back of the chair, as such. And you're going to sit with your posture straight, feet close together, and you're just going to go ahead and bring back your shoulder blades. You bring back your shoulders, and you just hold it for just about 10 seconds or so. I'm going to go ahead and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's good. You release and you come back to your position. The next stretch I would like to do is for your arms. So what I do is I usually bring my arms out forward. We open up nice and wide and just hold them for another 10 seconds. This is not easy for some people, but you just do as much as you can. Hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You bring your arms back together, and you bring your arms down to your lap. The next exercise that I also would like to do, and again, these exercises are just stretching exercises, a good 5 minutes of your day you can do. The next exercise is usually for your back. So what I like to do is go ahead and just hunch over as such, bring your shoulders in, and bring your arms down or your hands down your legs, and just go ahead and just create a round motion, hunchback, so to say, and just hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you can come back and sit up nice and straight. You should feel yourself kind of sort of relaxing right about now. Your muscles should be, just in that perfect position for you to go ahead and get up and start to motivate. The next exercise is usually I move down to your abdomen. And what we're going to do is you're going to tighten up your abdomen. So when you go ahead and you tighten up your abdomen, you notice that you're going to kind of sort of sit up just a bit straighter. So I just want you to tighten up those stomach muscles just a little bit, and we'll just hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you can go ahead and relax. Just very quickly, I'm just going to go down to your legs. So your legs, what you can do, one leg at a time. So let's just take your right, bring your right leg up, and just stretch out toward it very nicely, and just hold that. You're going to feel it all the way in the back of your legs. You're going to feel that stretch, but that means that you're doing it. Hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So if you do your right leg, you definitely have to do your left leg. So you bring your left leg out. Let's stretch. Oh, I feel that myself. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. And you bring your legs down, and I know I can feel it, so I know that you can feel it. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just bring up your legs one more time, but we're going to do them both together. And what we're going to do is you're going to point and flex your toes. You're going to point and you're going to flex. So you're going to feel that in your thighs, and you're going to feel that in the back of your legs. And we're just going to do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we bring our legs down. The last and final thing that I like to do in the morning, just to go ahead and get me started, and now I know that my day is about to begin, is I open my arms nice and wide, And then I go ahead and I cross them in front of them, and I hold myself really tight, as far as you can get your arms around your shoulders, and you give yourself a nice stretch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean to your right and just hang there for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to the middle. And then we're going to go lean to your left, obviously. So let's lean to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring your arms down. I feel good. Do you feel good? None of them in here did it, but it's okay. It's all right. They all have a job to do. So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to inhale nice and deep, and just to end it. So we're going to inhale nice and deep, and we're going to exhale. We're going to inhale nice and deep, and we're going to exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now, if you're not relaxed right now, if you're not ready to take on the day, just do it a couple of more times. But I don't have time like that in the morning. So I do it one good time, and then I go have my cup of coffee. All right, so back to our regularly scheduled program. I know that made me feel good. So what I'm going to do right now is, I think I've gone through just about everything. So what I'm going to tell you is, later on, we're going to have at 11 o'clock, the song celebration. And at 1:30, we're going to be having our art history. So on that note, I would like to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for being so patient. And also, I will see you next time. Everyone, just make sure to spread love, because that's the way. Thank you. Hmm.